nights began to change. It started subtly. Faint whispers, like the tail end of a conversation, seeming to come from just behind him. He'd spin around, but there was nothing there. Just the empty, moonlit room. He'd blame it on the wind, on the old pipes, on his own overworked mind. Writers are prone to flights of fancy, he told himself. He was just tired. Then, small objects started to move. A pen he'd left on his desk would be on the floor in the morning. A book he was certain he'd placed on the coffee table would appear back on the bookshelf. He started to feel a constant, nagging sense of being watched. A prickling on the back of his neck that made the hair stand on end. He'd catch fleeting movements in his peripheral vision. A flicker of a shadow in a doorway. A dark shape that would vanish the moment he turned his head to look directly at it. Sleep became a luxury. The whispers grew more frequent, more insistent, though he still couldn't make out the words. They were a constant, unsettling murmur just below the threshold of hearing. He felt a growing paranoia, a sense of dread that settled deep in his gut. He started double-checking the locks on his door, peering through the peephole before opening it, jumping at every creak and groan of the old building. When Alex mentioned he was in 9B, the old man's friendly demeanor vanished. A cloud passed over his face. "You're in the old woman's place," he said, his voice low. "Be careful, son. That apartment, it holds on to things." Intrigued and unnerved, Alex pressed for more. What he found made his blood run cold. He discovered articles about local folklore, about dark rituals and entities that could be tethered to a place through specific incantations. One article mentioned a ritual that allowed a spirit to remain, to seek a new host, a new vessel to experience the world again. It described the initial signs, whispers, moving objects, shadowy apparitions, all matching his experience exactly.